Welcome back to The Purpose Works, and I'm Jane Lauterbach. Today's conversation is going to be what's the one thing you need to know to get on a board. The beauty about 2021 is that this is truly the era of board stewardship. I feel that everybody that I speak to wants to get on a board, and I think that's incredibly great. And it's from all different kinds of dimensions, with different demographics and roles and types of organizations that people want to participate in. I think if there are a few silver linings to the pandemic, and I think this is one of them, that refocus of our strategy, whether it's our personal, professional strategy, those within our organizations, but really this emphasis around ESG and where do we want to make a real impact? Where do we want to kind of refocus having a different kind of combination of people, either kind of on a leadership team and certainly on a board? And let's give a shout out to California in terms of their focus around making sure that there's greater diversity on their boards and certainly more women being represented on boards as well. In our view from the Purpose Works, we call this do leadership, not thinking about leadership, but active, thinking about places where you can use your incredible skills, experience, connections, and put that into service. Where do you want to be in a place where not only can you extend and share your capability, but also at the same part, where can you learn? It's a wonderful reciprocal dynamic. It's that knowledge transfer, and it's the best way where kind of all parties can truly benefit. And so we are at this moment where, in the space that we need each other more than ever. Our problems are knottier, our problems are bigger, whether we want to sort of shape the way that we think about the future of work, or how we want to think about using our best talent. How do we use technology? How do we think about immigration and food scarcity and climate change? I mean, there's all kinds of things that we need to sort out and figure out what's going to be best going forward. And so we need everyone's talent in lots of different kinds of ways. And so it's a good thing that people want to be on boards, and what I call really just thinking about it from being in service. And so that completely changes the way that we think about why you want to be on a board. And so the one thing that you really need to think about is, where do you want to put yourself in a place where you're going to have that knowledge transfer, where you're able to extend your capability in places where it's going to be of great need. That's how you get on a board. It's not about looking for a job. I mean, it can be, but the best way, it's about how you want to be fulfilled and how you can also help other people solve some of the problems that we need to solve. And so the secret is, the one thing that you really need to know about is, where do you want to put yourself in the best place where you can be of best service. So don't think about it as board service, just think about it as being in service. And everything else will follow from there. And so think about these three things. What do you really love to do? What do you really want to learn about? So that the time that you're using to do that kind of work, it feels really good. It shouldn't be a chore. It shouldn't be another check of something that you have to do at the office or at home. It should be something that gives you that sense of, fulfillment. The other thing is, be really pragmatic about it. If we think really big, can you actually fit that into your already big schedule? And so if you have 1 hour a week, where do you want to spend it? Where do you want to use that hour to get the most out of it? And it could be being on a real traditional kind of board. Maybe you want to spend that hour getting a certification in some way, or getting a directorship certification towards that effort. Maybe you actually want to sign up and be a part of a webinar series at your sort of trade association. I mean, there are lots of ways that you can share your value and being seen as being in service. And truly, that will begin to start other kinds of opportunities for you that you'd be interested in, that other people would be interested in you. So the third thing is, get out. Get out, meet people, explore different opportunities. Maybe you want to go clean up the garden at a local park, or do something with your kids, or something with elderly adults. Whatever it happens to be, go check it out and see if it's going to be right for you. And then lastly, where can you be of best service? Where are the biggest obstacles? Where is the place that just needs your help, your muscle, to be able to get the good things that need to get done? So the one thing you need to do to get on a board is just think about being in service and go do that. Because you know what? It's not only about the impact that you're going to have, it's also what it's going to kind of be near and dear to your heart too. So if you found this video of value, please share it with others, and we always welcome your comments. Thank you.